So today we are talking jawline, a tight and lifted and snatched jawline. So when I say tight, we're not talking about tension and stress. We are going to be relieving that. We are talking about tight when it comes to feeling very sculpted and looking defined. So it's really important before you do this that you work to your own level, particularly if you do have any jaw issues, neck issues, TMJ, anything like that. Really listen to your body and also, of course, seek medical advice if you need it. You also want a clean face. You want to apply some Fusion by Danielle Collins moisturising serum. It's got just the right amount of glide for face yoga. It's perfect for massage. It's also non-greasy. It won't block your pores, and it is packed full of organic, high-performing botanical seed oils, which are really going to help to nourish your skin. So what we're going to start off doing, which I think is one of the most important things for helping us to have a nice defined snatched jawline, is our posture. So you want to, whatever you're doing, sitting or standing, ground both feet onto the floor. I'm going to do that with you now. I didn't have both my feet on the floor then. I had my legs crossed, which is one of the worst things we can do for this area. We want to really think about grounding our feet down, almost visualizing roots from your feet going down into the earth. You then want to imagine a line, an imaginary line. It can be lovely white light if you'd like it to be, coming up the body, come from the top of the head all the way up to the ceiling, so everything feels as though it's being lengthened up. Then just check your shoulders. Make sure your shoulders feel nice and relaxed, so not too far forward and not too far back, so you really feel you're overstraining through the shoulders. Just a nice neutral position, so they're not up high, they're relaxed and they're in a neutral position here. Then just lift your chin up slightly. You don't have to have it completely parallel to the floor, but what we tend to do a lot of the time is this. And when we do this, that definitely doesn't give us that snatched jawline. What it actually causes is lots of lines and bloating in this area. It causes lines and bloating through your neck area as well. So just lifting your chin up slightly, straight away, that's going to help you. And that's going to be a challenge for you after this video. So your new challenge, your new goal is to check in with your posture as often as you can. And you know that I often recommend checking in with your breathing as often as you can. But now just try and check in with your posture, making sure you're not in this forward position, you're grounding your feet, you're lengthening up, you're lifting your chin just slightly here, and this whole area is nice and open, and straight away that helps to define our jawline better. So that's our tip number one, is to focus on the posture. Our tip number two for a nice snatched jawline is to do some daily massage. So we're going to do that now. We are going to just take our thumbs here. We are going to glide upwards and lift off. So gliding up and lifting off. Really breathing deeply as you do this. Now you don't want to drag the skin here. That's why it's really important to have a little bit of your Fusion by Danielle Collins moisturising serum. Or if you haven't got that, some other oil. Moisturiser's fine, although you'll find the moisturiser just sinks in to that top layer of skin quite quickly and doesn't give you that glide you need for the full few minutes. But anything you've got in the house at the moment is fine to use. Lovely. And we're also here just focusing on releasing tension. So one of the big things to do to define your jawline is to release the stress and tension in that area. When we hold stress and tension, the muscles become really tight and rigid, and tight, rigid muscles then often cause bloating in this area, often cause sagging in the muscles, means that the flow of energy, or prana as we call it in yoga, or chi as we call it in Chinese medicine, is not flowing properly. It's also affecting the circulation. So all of it means that this area looks saggier than it should. So releasing tension is so important. So let's just take this a little bit further now, releasing that tension. You can bring the chin parallel to the floor as you do this part. And your sort of rule of thumb is about 1 minute per technique. So sometimes I might be showing you them a little bit quicker or a little bit slower. But with this one, we have got our top finger coming above the jawbone and our middle finger coming below the jawline, almost like little scissors massaging up to our earlobes. Try and breathe deeply here, in through the nose and out through your nose. Really, really helps this area. And then 2 fingers, you're going to massage in little circular actions, really focusing on releasing that tension, boosting that blood circulation right up to the bone there. And again. And again. Wonderful. And then just taking the knuckles of the fingers, and we're going to use those either side of the jawbone now, just to glide upwards. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose as you go through these techniques. Add a little bit more of your moisturizer or your oil or moisturizing serum now. If you need a little bit more glide for this deeper technique, chin parallel to the floor, ground your feet down, relax your shoulders as much as you can in this position, and bring your hands down. So they are your massages. That's your tip number 2 to do the facial massage. Tip number 3 is your tongue position. Now our tongue tends to sort of just hang in our mouth, and when that happens, this often causes this whole area to get weaker, both short term and long term as well. So a good position to hold your tongue in. Now it's very difficult to hold your tongue in this position all the time, but if you can practice a few times a day, so another little bit of homework for you after this video, to try and suction your tongue up towards the roof of your mouth. So laying it flat on the roof of your mouth, having the tip of your tongue just a little bit behind your front teeth, and the rest of the tongue, so imagine this is the roof of the mouth and the tongue is like that, it's suctioned up. I'm going to show you from the side the difference between when my tongue is relaxed and then when I suction it up. So this is my relaxed tongue. Okay, now I'm going to suction it up. I might swallow as well as I do this. Can you see straight away there how it really defines my jawline? So it's having that short-term effect, but also in time doing this is going to strengthen your tongue and strengthen loads of your lower face muscles as well. So just trying to practice that a few times a day, breathing in and out through your nose, because nose breathing is so important and it really helps our central nervous system. And when we help our central nervous system, we feel less stress, and less stress in the face helps this whole area look better as well. So let's just do one more tip. My tip number 4 is going to be a facial exercise, and this is the one we're going to do to define the jaw. So we're going from this to this and back again, but we're going to use our fingers to smooth any lines which may be created here. So we're going So as you do this, each time you do, really think about a lot of the muscles here engaging and working and lifting. As you strengthen, tone those muscles, the skin attached is tightened and tautened and firmed. And then hold. And relax back down, and you are all done. And you can repeat this video every day. It's really helpful to do some posture work, some massage, some tongue strengthening, and some facial exercise as well. And if you'd like a more structured program that you can do every day, I have lots of lovely online digital courses. They start from just £21 for lifetime access to an entire course. You can just go to my website, which is faceyogaexpert.com. All of my courses on there. Grab yourself 1 or 2, use your intuition about which ones